Friends of a local rancher lose thousands of dollars when his Facebook account is hacked. In part 2 of a local investigation, Jeff Roper digs into online scamming and how you can protect your accounts.
After an elaborate Facebook scam, Hagen Erickson's friends tried to help him.
One friend sent money to a Venmo account, another person sent money to Apple Pay, another person sent money to PayPal.
And you've seen none of this money?
Yeah, none of it.
Online scams are no joke.
About the time you identify one type of scam, you know, 10 others have been in the works and they start going out there. They change and evolve. And that's from internet scams to phone scams, text scams. Bad guys are in the background just trying to find new ways to victimize people.
I took Hagen's story directly to Bonneville County's prosecuting attorney, Randy Neal.
Those kind of scams just are rampant right now because they're hard to enforce, they're hard to investigate, and you know, the payoff can be pretty good.
There are about 6-7 people that have given about $5,000 to this thing.
Well, and the Facebook is a great scam because you can look at photographs and friends and match up relatives, so you sound like you know what you're talking about.
New statistics released from the Federal Trade Commission this year say ripoffs among Idahoans, especially those ages 60 to 69, have lost a huge $2.8 million to fraud this year so far. The most prevalent scam categories affecting seniors in our state are business imposters, government imposters, and online shopping. And using the internet is the perfect disguise for these cyber criminals, with little to no recourse for victims.
That's why they're getting away with what they get away with. When we start talking about local law enforcement resources, for us to long-arm something even across the country, let alone across the globe, that's where it's going to be difficult for them to face consequences. That's where the vigilance up front to avoid the crime is always going to be more important.
Sergeant Brian Lovell says these elaborate scams should be reported, even if you don't lose money.
But what you'll want to do after you report that to local law enforcement is go and report that to the IC3 website. That's Internet Crime Complaint Center. It's IC3.gov. It's tied to the FBI, and they gather that information and complaints, and they start trying to combat it from there. Because likely these suspects are, you know, working globally or nationally, and who knows where they come from.
And probably the best advice.
If you're feeling it's too good to be true, you know, that's usually the fact.
In Idaho Falls, Jeff Roper, Local News 8.